Hey guys, so I don't remember what it was. It was either Kingdom Hearts or the randomizer, and I heard a sound and I thought of popsicles, whoa! And I'm like, you know what? I should do a video of me watching 90s commercials. Well, here we are, 90s commercials. Although it's from a channel called 80s Commercial Vault. Might want to start a separate channel there for like 80s commercials and 90s. It's clearly titled 90s. Just saying. But I had a little down here at the bottom, and it seems that it looks like most of them might be like food commercials, which is fine. Um, Nothing's more nostalgic and kid-like in '90s than the food commercials. Kid cuisine and stuff like that. So maybe you should do Nickelodeon ones too, like commercials for like Guts and Are You Afraid of the Dark, and I'll probably do a Nickelodeon one as well. But yeah, this is '90s commercials volume 443.
Danka Danka Reuben as much chocolate or vanilla frosting as you want. So, how do you do your Dunkaroos?
The two-fisted? I mean three-fisted dunk.
Okay, so I did a review of the new Dunkaroos on the channel like ages ago when I heard that they had come back out. Those the things that I tried were not those. Those that I tried were just a sad, poor, like the frosting is even different. So the ones now are just basic little D medallion type cookies. As you can see, they were actual shapes in the shape of the kangaroo. And this it was more like a frostingy pudding type thing, but when you try it now it's just bland. It's just sad. It's just sad. These were the Dunkaroos I remember. Now I heard from people and I looked up and apparently they had changed the formula, which is stupid. They should have kept it the way it was. Unless there's like freaking arsenic or something crap in there that's bad, they shouldn't have changed it. It was just fine the way it was. But these are the Dunkaroos I remember. I love the chocolate was the best, but I remember the vanilla one was just as good. And they did, if I remember, did have like a confetti. Um, they were so good, and I remember having these all the time after they came out. I remember having all these times. My parents would just constantly buy them because they were just great little, on the go. But these were Dunkaroos, not the poor excuse. Oh, hey guys, oh, remember Dunkaroos from the '90s? Well, we're bringing them back, even though they're just a pale imitation of what they used to be. But here we go, Power Rangers, yeah.
Ever wonder what the Power Rangers really talk about?
No.
We're not about to miss Who's the Boss.
It's 5:30. Wait, turn on box 33.
Treat watch carefully, folks. Huh?
What was with all of them having like some generic, stereotypical sounding Asian voice? I mean, I get like Super Sentai and all that, but this was in America in the '90s, which we had English, American actors portraying the Rangers. What was with the voices? The '90s.
We'll surely be right back.
Cheeseburgers. Cheeseburgers. Rubble, rubble. Thanks. Move over. Hey!
I can't get out.
What's popping up at McDonald's? The Animaniacs. You can go wacko with Yakko and Dot or zany with Pinky and the Brainy. One toy with each Animaniacs Happy Meal you buy. A Happy
That fucking Frank Welker. I just expect him at any time to say, "All right, let's split up, gang." But McDonald's always had a thing of knowing exactly how to advertise. They were like the kings of advertisement. And we had a big bag, I remember, in my room of just full of just like McDonald's toys that we were collecting. We tried to get as many as possible. I remember we had like the dinosaur one, the show Dinosaurs. Yeah, I had those. We had the Sonic and Knuckles ones. We had the Mario ones that were out. Every time go to McDonald's and we, you know, get a Happy Meal so we can get toys, that whole big bag of them, and it was crazy. But yeah, dinosaurs. That's what I feel like.
Happy Meal is always happy, but for a limited time, it's gone a little wacky.
Flintstones, meet the Flintstones. They're a modern Stone Age family. Here's Fred in his hard hat. He really rocks in Mr. Slate's quarry. Then watch Fred and Barney's morning feast.
Sorry, Lawrence, let's see.
Feed Fred Brontosaurus steaks to eat. When you're with the Flintstones, you'll have a gay old time.
Hard Hat Fred, Bolorama Fred, Big Mouth Fred, and other Flintstones figures and cars sold separately. New from
Wow, the Flintstones movie. John Goodman, Fred as Fred. Isn't that the same movie that had freaking Halle Berry in it? Mm-hmm. Rick Moranis is Barney. I mean, it wasn't that great of a movie, but it's... I mean, come on. It was based on the Flintstones. You could only do so much with it. You know, it was... They were trying to keep it somewhat grounded, but it's like, it's still the Flintstones. The Flintstones. You know, you kind of have some kind of liberties there where like, okay, well, you got to keep it grounded in some kind of reality because it is live action. But it's the Flintstones.
Mattel.
The Tom and Jerry kids will turn your world upside down.
How the heck did he do that?
They're unstoppable. Watch the Tom and Jerry Kids Show weekday afternoons on Fox.
Dripping faucet? Look no.
We now return to our program.
Look like time for some messages.
Pizza Cat here. Catch me Saturday, like this.
Ready, set, go.
Here I come.
It's really odd to watch where you're going.
Watch Pizza Cat Saturday morning on Fox.
Cliff here at IHOP. You know, most people think of just one thing when they think of IHOP. But actually, IHOP makes much more than just great pancakes. Sushi? Oh, nobody does breakfast like IHOP does breakfast.
Try the delicious Passport Breakfast, only $3.99. 2 eggs, 2 bacon, 2 sausage, and 2 international pancakes, just $3.99 weekdays at IHOP.
We always called it the International House of Phyllis. Because every time we went in California, whenever we went to IHOP, there was always a waitress named Phyllis. And she was always our waitress because she knew us and we knew her. And every time we went there, so we just named it the International House of Phyllis because it seemed like no matter what, Phyllis was always there. We had rumors that she even owned the place. Like she had just taken over. But we called it the International House of Phyllis. But geez, $3.99. What would that be? Like, what is that now? Is that still even a thing? Like, Pancake Pass or whatever it was. Is that even a thing? And if so, how much is it? How much is it now? I miss the 90s. If I could just use a time machine, go back in time as I am now, and live in the 90s, I'd rather just do that. I'd rather just, or you know what? Actually, I would take a time machine, go back all the way into the past, you know, at the start of banks and stuff like that, deposit money into said bank, and then come all the way back now when it's racked up all that interest. Bonds and all that great stuff. Or I would just go back to the 90s and just as good.
As a consultant working on NASA projects, Deborah Pennington has taken her DeVry education a long way.
I'm working in real-time software, exploring new frontiers. DeVry opened up a whole new world for me.
At DeVry, you earn a bachelor's degree that meets today's challenges in business and technology.
With DeVry, success isn't that far away.
Call now, 1-800-247-7800. Day and evening classes available. DeVry, we're serious about success.
Last time those guys said I wasn't good enough, but this time, Tony and I are ready.
Go to the backhand and then shoot. That away.
Winners practice hard and eat smart, like this complete breakfast, including the sweet crunch of Kellogg's Frosted Flakes.
Frosted Flakes were good, but were they really that great of hyping up? They were just cornflakes with a little bit of a lot of sugar on them. That's like trying to take corn nuts and hyping them up by saying, we added a sprinkle of sugar in there. It's a pretty bland, you know, cereal. And hyping it up with sugar. Because corn nuts are, yeah. They're great. No, they're okay. Not my preferred one to go to. I mean, I remember as a kid, we had a lot of the Reese's Puffs, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Cookie Crisp, which I didn't really like that much. I mean, it's a great idea. Oh my God, look, they're little cookies. They didn't taste anything like little cookies. They tasted like cereal and almost like little painted chocolate chips on it. Let me know your favorite cereal.
Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when Barney comes for you? When Barney's out patrolling his beat, the bad boys stay off of the street. They know that Barney keep his eye on the town. Mess up, you're gonna go down. Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when Barney comes for you?
Cop in Mayberry, The Andy Griffith Show, weekdays at 11 on Fox 33.
Let's get on back to our show.
Now's a good time for these messages.
A time long ago, in a kingdom full of magic,
Follow the thread.
join a bold and beautiful princess
You didn't tell me you were a princess. You didn't tell us.
and a clever and courageous boy
It'll take more than a few goblins to make me go.
in an incredible adventure
It's the Princess Guitar.
full of imagination and fun. The Princess and the Goblin starts Friday, June 3rd at theaters everywhere.
The Legend of Zelda. That's what it reminded me of. Trying to see the Goblin. I'm just Peggy Peter. I mean, that was one of those big things back then. A lot of medieval fantasy type things. What was the one with a kid in King Arthur's court? You know, stuff like that. It was fantasy, and medieval fantasy was just, whether it be movies like this or live action stuff, it was just all the, you know, people loved it. People still do. It was one of those eras in human history that's just fascinating. So I don't think I've seen this one though, Princess and the Goblin. I don't think I've seen it, but if you have, let me know. And oh, pizza.
Now it's time for the Pizza Head Show.
Hey, get a pizza pack with a Marvel card, a Marvel comic book, and a cup for $2.99 at Pizza Hut. You can collect all four, one each week.
That's great, Pizza Head. And here comes this week's supply.
Oh, I'm seeing stars here.
That's no star, that's a meteor.
A meteor? Help!
Fear not, Pizza Head. Here's Super Steve to save you.
Oh, good. Hey, wait, he's not a superhero.
Sure he is. And he says you'll be safe if you stand right here.
Well, I'm not really sure. These
See you next time.
time send a real superhero.
These
Pizza Head. One of the most unfortunate slices of pizza in the world, if not the most. So, I love Pizza Hut. Apart from my own pizza, which I can make. Pizza Hut, my top favorite. I remember, back then, even back then, Pizza Hut wasn't really cheap. But we would go almost, it seemed like almost every Friday, you know. We got home from school, did our homework, and around 3 or 4, my parents were like, all right, we're leaving. And we'd go over, there was like 2 locations that we would normally go to. Well, there's one that we would normally go to, but then there was another one that we would sometimes go to. But Yeah, you go in there, and then they had those big red cups were just amazing. That personal pan pizza made you feel like a king because it was like, comes out in a little skillet type thing. And you're like, be careful, it's hot. Yeah, I'm not freaking stupid. I can see the steam coming off of it. I mean, I'm sitting a few inches from it. I can feel the heat. But they also have like the jukebox over by the bathrooms, and like you go into Pizza Hut and it was just that certain smell that Pizza Hut had. It's like Pizza Hut pizza itself just has a distinct flavor and scent to it. And when you go in there, that's what it smelled like. It was just something. Even now, if I go to like Pizza Hut here, and because they've still got the buffet thing going, it's not the same. It's not the same, and it's a shame.
Superheroes are coming at you in all shapes and sizes. It's Boo, James Boo. Catch the fastest tongues in the West.
For crying out loud.
Who shoot from the lip.
You demented ding-dong.
So join the Crusaders of Comic Capers.
I put my pen in your pocket.
Because when it comes to rounding up fun, they're the best, bar none.
Show these kids the door.
That's okay. We can see it from here.
Catch the Crusaders of Comic Capers, Animaniacs. Weekday afternoons on Fox.
Was it something we said?
Our show is back on.
And now a message totally for kids.
You know, some things are good to share. Toys, food, fun. But your body belongs to you. Hi, I'm John Walsh. Did you know that even if you love somebody, it's okay to tell them that you don't feel like being touched?
No?
Some kinds of touch are good, and they make you feel happy. But there are other kinds of touching that can scare you, even make you feel ashamed. That kind of touching is called sexual abuse. And no matter how much you love somebody, that doesn't give them the right to hurt you. If somebody is touching your body in a bad way, it's not your fault. And if a person outside your home touches you in a bad way, tell your mom and dad. And if it's someone in your home, tell a teacher. And remember, your body belongs to you.
So, yeah, I mean, it's self-explanatory, Of course, when growing up, Italian family, that's what they like to do. They like to touch. I don't like hugs, really. I don't like kisses. But you're not Italian if you don't like it. But with that kind of touching, like, give your grandma a kiss. I'd rather not. Makes me uncomfortable. But yeah. If you remember those Sonic, I think Sonic had one about it. This was another big thing back in the 80s and 90s, like these PSAs about, stranger danger and touching and and just say no. Those kind of things. Yeah. And it holds up now. Just say no. And if they refuse, now I've said before, when you're a child, there's really not much you can do apart from tell a parent or guardian or teacher or whoever. But as an adult, someone who, I don't know, has the right to bear arms, I've said before, I would love to hear a story about a woman taking things into her own hands after a man refused to accept the fact that she said no and tried to take things. I would love nothing more than to hear a story about a man having his balls blown off by someone who he tried to take advantage of. Ladies, I know we're watching 90s commercials, but I think I'll put my own little PSA right here. Nothing will stop that faster than a man having a gun pointed at his junk. Exercise your Second Amendment rights, ladies. Exercise your Second Amendment rights. Just saying. That's my PSA. If you're an adult, a consenting adult and you're over the age of 18 and you're able to exercise your Second Amendment right, you might want to consider. You know, I'm sure they have some nice little small ones you can keep concealed in your bag or your pocket or something. Something that's not noticeable, something that you can have on you at all times, even in those situations. Oh, let me just remove my top, asshole. You know, that kind of thing. But that's my little PSA. I would love to hear a story about a woman doing that and a dude having his nuts blown off. I would love that. But that's my PSA. But for children, yes. You know, family, friends, whoever, from the beginning of time all the way into whatever in the future, it's the same. But yeah, my little PSA: exercise your Second Amendment rights.
Advanced technology, vital to the new generation helicopters. That's where DeVry graduate Phil Batista gets involved.
I'm working for a leading aerospace company to develop advanced avionics for the Army's most advanced combat helicopters. I wanted a career that took me somewhere. DeVry was the right place to start.
DeVry brings the real world of today's technology to the classroom.
With DeVry, you're on your way up.
Call now, 1-800-247-7800. DeVry, we're serious about success.
I'm going DZ at Discovery Zone. Discover what I can do on my own. I can jump, swing, crawl, or mountain climb. I'm going DZ, it's one of a kind.
Hey kids, have a yabba dabba do time when you get this one-of-a-kind Flintstones cup filled with your favorite soft drink, all for just $1.99 plus tax. But hurry, supplies are limited.
Bonnie, are you thinking what I'm thinking? We're going DZ at Discovery Zone. Yabba dabba doo.
Wow. We had a DZ. It wasn't close by, but we had a DZ. And I remember the place was huge. You had all these things to climb on. It was huge. Kids running around climbing, ball pits, ropes, everything a child wanted. No, but the only problem is it's usually expensive to get in. Again, I think it was like, I don't know if it was like $15 or $13 a kid. I don't know if it was like $5. I don't remember the price. But I remember we didn't go there a whole lot because, you know, usually places like that, Chuck E. Cheese, they're money drainers, and that's the whole point. But yeah, we had a Discovery Zone, you know, DZ next, not too far from us, and we went there. Wow. This is a song that lives rent free in my head sometimes. Like, it'll just pop up in my head. Like, I'll just see the letters DZ, and that's what it goes to. This commercial. Wow. I'm old. But yeah, we had a DZ not too far from us. And yeah. Wow. Let me know if you had a DZ near you. I was in Jersey. I was living in New Jersey, so we had one. I mean, as a kid, time always seemed a little different. So I would like to say it was like 15, 20 minutes away, but it probably was a lot further than that. But yeah, this place was huge. But yeah, let me know if you had a DZ near you, and if you would frequent it. Cause oh, nostalgia. Oh, nostalgia.
The Mosleys are like any other family.
The two of you better not crack water everywhere.
Okay, Ma.
But South Central isn't like any other comedy.
You tell him to get that mess up right now, damn it, and I don't want to hear any crap about it.
An all-new South Central.
I'm sorry, Reverend.
Tonight at 8, 7 Central on Fox.
Can Cinnamon Toast Crunch go from intense to electrifying?
Now it can. I can see it now. A Cinnamon Toast Crunch electrified with a taste of cinnamon and sugar. Wow! I've created
Lightning bites. Little lightning bolts in a cinnamon and sugar bite.
the striking part of this balanced breakfast.
Awesome.
The lightning won't last long, and it's only in specially sacked boxes of Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Wow. Yeah. Back when Cinnamon Toast Crunch had him and not the little freaking cannibalistic Cinnamon Toast Crunch characters. Yeah, we had this guy. And I remember those because we got those as well. I mean, I don't remember how many times we got them, but it seems like while those were out, that's just the ones we got. Wow. Wow.
This fall, you can either mow the lawn or you can eat it. The NFL coming this fall to Fox. Married with Children, tonight at 6 on Fox 30.
Christina Applegate. Christina Applegate. Enough said.
3.
Not so complicated. Simple as can be. You're always a comfort. Set my spirit free. Oh, you're the part of me. That's the heart of me. Dr. Pepper, you're a part of me. Dr. Pepper, you're a part of me.
Dr. Pepper. So delicious, you'll start dancing. Or want to fight a bull. That's one thing I don't like about food commercials is when they just start breaking out into laughter. Like if you watch salad commercials, the women eating, that salad must be the best comedian in the world because those women are always laughing when they're eating that salad. But here we have Dr. Pepper, a drink so good it'll make you start dancing. I'm sorry, when I eat, and I even if it's good, I don't do like, oh yeah, it's like, is it good? Yeah, it's good. It's delicious. I can't stop putting it in my mouth, but yeah, it's good. It's good. Okay. You gonna finish it? Yeah, I'm gonna finish it. It's good. Why wouldn't I finish it if it's good? Yeah. Very right. Very right you are. What about you? Is yours good? Yeah, it's good. Good enough to take home? Yeah. Would you make it at home? Yeah. Is it better than your mom's? Don't push it. But, we don't start doing a jig and getting down with our bad selves over some Dr. Pepper. Now, Dr. Pepper's great. I love Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper, one of the best doctors I've ever met.
Introducing the most colorful paper towels ever. They're all new Bounty Fun Prints. And they're at Winn-Dixie. Wait till you see them. They're so much more colorful. They're the quilted, quicker pick-you-upper. And look for special prints every season. They pick up your spills and your spirits.
The quilted, quicker pick-you-upper.
New Bounty Fun Prints. Now at Winn-Dixie, Texas's original low-price leader.
Police clean crack off the streets.
What I tell you about selling dope out here in the corner?
On the next Cops.
Tonight at 6:30 on Fox 33.
We'll be right back. Peanut butter.
They're after a peanut butter crunch.
Horrifying, isn't it? With our peanut butter flavor, you'll always come back for more. Nothing but peanut butter taste in each bite. And it's part of a balanced breakfast. It's to die for. It's the crunch that screams peanut butter.
Crunchitize. Oh yeah, peanut butter Captain Crunch. I mean, Captain Crunch has got. The berry ones didn't really. It was just a little yellow pieces that seemed, but it all kind of did it. You're eating it and it just the roof of your mouth, and then afterwards you're like, man, that was freaking delicious. But the roof of my mouth hurts. I'm sorry, but if you're a child and cereal should not be shredding the roof of your mouth. I mean, people were worried about others sticking razor blades and stuffing like Halloween candy, and people are willingly giving their kids this food that like shreds the top of your mouth. It's like, I think razor blades and apples are like the least of your concerns.
Kratos' room looks like a pig pen.
Does it, Ronald?
Well, it does need a little work. I'll help. We fixed it. Now it looks like a pig pen.
Flintstones, meet the Flintstones. They're a modern Stone Age
Now playing at McDonald's. It's a modern Stone Age Happy Meal. You can cruise Bedrock or pull in and stay a while. One car and building with each Happy Meal you buy.
The Tom and Jerry kids will turn your world upside down. How the heck did he do that? They're unstoppable. Watch the Tom and Jerry Kids Show weekday afternoons on Fox.
Join the Crusaders of Comic Capers
Put my pen in your pocket.
as they round up fun.
Bada bing.
Deja vu? Wait, didn't we just see these?
This is it. Catch Animaniacs weekday afternoons on Fox.
Now back to our show. We'll be right back.
The Thunder Lizards cartoon teams up with me for thrilling adventures on Fox.
Let's kick some tail!
Don't miss Eek and the Terrible Thunder Lizards Saturday morning on Fox.
Ever wonder what the Power Rangers really talk about?
These guys are gonna make us miss who's the boss.
I wish Tony were here.
What would he do? Hit them with a feather duster?
You don't get arms like this flitting around with a feather duster, Missy.
Tony's okay, but Angela's the tough one.
Don't ever cross me.
You're right. Angela is tough.
You creep!
We're not about to miss who's the boss.
It's 5:30. Quick, turn on Fox 33.
Wow.
Again, what's with the voices? Like, even if they couldn't somehow convince the cast of Power Rangers to come in and do the voices, why are they all like stereotypical sounding Asian voices? Like, and what? And why did they use Power Rangers for Who's the Boss? I mean, great show, Tony Danza, amazing, but Power Rangers for that? Now, maybe if they were promoting like freaking Malcolm in the Middle or something, or Boy Meets World or something, that would make more sense. But Who's the Boss?
New Hidden Treasure cereal is amazing. Some pieces have fruit flavor inside, some don't.
Nobody knows which ones.
I'll figure it out.
Hold on, HT. We'd rather be surprised. That's the fun of hidden treasures. Memory when you discover a yummy blast of cherry, orange, and grape flavor.
I'll drill inside them to find out.
Don't take the fun out of breakfast, HT.
Part of this complete breakfast, new hidden treasures, the taste that's full of surprises.
I'm having trouble remembering if we had at least once had those. Because I mean, I remember the commercial, but I don't remember if I actually had them. This is the problem with getting old, my friends. You forget things. Not fun getting old, my friends. Sometimes you'll find you'll forget the most important things to you. And then you realize that you're never going to get those memories back. Did I have them? Maybe once. I think we saw the commercial and might have pestered our mom or someone to get them and tried them once and found out they weren't that great or something. Otherwise, it'd be like everything else, like with the Cinnamon Toast Crunch and Reese's Puffs and stuff. Like, yeah, we had it like all the time. But this, I don't think we had them.
He supports leading-edge computer systems for some of IBM's largest customers. Sam Parker is customer engineer for IBM and a DeVry graduate.
When I came out of the military, I wanted a challenging career and a quality education. DeVry helped me get both.
At DeVry, you can get a 4-year bachelor's degree in just 3 years. You learn the technology that puts you ahead in today's business.
DeVry helped me advance to a great career.
Call anytime. 1-800-247-7800. DeVry, we're serious about success.
Say, you like Reese's Cups?
Absolutely.
That peanut butter and chocolate taste?
It's great.
Especially when you eat it with a spoon.
What? A spoon?
Introducing Reese's Peanut Butter Puffs. It's new. It's a breakfast cereal.
So you eat it with a spoon?
It's got a peanut butter and chocolatey taste like a Reese's Peanut Butter Cup. And now it's a part of this complete breakfast. New Reese's Peanut Butter Puffs.
You eat with a spoon.
Yes. Yes. Reese's Puffs. Yes. Oh. I haven't had Reese's Puffs in a while, though. Maybe that should be a video. Having Reese's Puffs again. Reese's Puffs again. Yeah, back then it was only like one color. Now they've got like the, I think like the chocolatey covered, not covered, but looking ones, and make it look more Reese's. You know, oh well, it's not just peanut butter, it's chocolate too. So let's add another color in there. But I think it's all like the same flavor. But they had like this powder on them, and
This new cereal, Kellogg's Apple Cinnamon Rice Krispies, is so good, everyone's always taking them. So I did what any kid would do, call for backup. Maximum Gorilla. 800 pounds of apple cinnamon security. So now where do I eat them? Anywhere I want to. Big apple taste and cinnamon, whammed into delicious Rice Krispies.
You do it. New Kellogg's Apple Cinnamon Rice Krispies are part of this complete breakfast.
And so good, you might need someone to guard them.
no, I'm not gonna be indelicate here. I was gonna make a joke talking about like so delicious you need like Secret Service or something, but I don't want to be indelicate here. I will say I will give up an ear for one.
Back to our show. We'll be right back.
It should come as
You can wear a ring around your finger, ring pop. It's a juicy jewel flavor, ring pop. It's a lollipop without a stick. A ring of flavor you can lick.
and tart and sour blue raspberry flavors too.
Ring pop.
Push pop, push it up, push it down, keep it hanging round. You gotta be hip to the pop. Push pop, taste of grape and cherry, watermelon, raspberry. It's something else, yeah, that's the rap. Dig it now, lick it later, just give it the cap. You gotta be hip to the pop. Push pop.
We all know what we got as many as we could. We stuck them on our fingers and we were like, ooh, the candy Freddy Krueger. But I'm sorry, it's just, because they, retract and you're like, I mean, what are you doing? Nothing, just eat my push pop here. Why are you doing that? What? Doing what? Doing that. Why are you doing that? I don't know what you're talking about. But push pops, ring pops. Will you be my girlfriend? And you hand her a ring pop. No. I'm going out with Kevin. Like, what does Kevin have that I don't? He gave me 2 ring pops. No. We're almost done.
Can I have this? A little less fun here. Less volume, please. Less talking. Forget less. How about lots of sweet chewy raisins in Kellogg's Raisin Bran? That's 2 scoops. Now what do you say about that?
It's part of this complete breakfast.
Kellogg's Raisin Bran has got a whole lot of what you want.
Here's Carrie happening in her hip hop gear hat, $7.99. Or check Bob jamming in his hip hop gear jersey, $9.99. Each with 2 proofs of purchase from Kellogg's Raisin Bran. These kids are kicking.
Saturday morning on Fox. Is there no one who can catch Carmen San Diego? Get ready. Get set.
Don't, it could be a trap.
And go.
Cheerio.
After the world's most infamous criminal.
Give yourself up, Carmen.
You won't catch me.
Team up with these 2 hot detectives.
I'm starting to believe you're almost as smart as everyone says you think you are.
And hang on for the wildest time of your life. You gotta see Where on Earth is Carmen San Diego? Saturday morning on Fox. Check it out.
Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? Remember that show? Not the cartoon, but the actual, like, the little game show of it. I'm old.
Now back to our show.
Weekday afternoons on Fox. Batman's getting busy. He's gonna jump, jolt, fly, fling, dive, and drive. All you have to do is hang on. Don't miss Batman the Animated Series. Weekday afternoons on Fox.
Come to Dog City for hot dogs.
Delicious.
Saturday morning on Fox.
And now a message from the Power Rangers.
I got it! Oh, you missed the ball. I missed it. You missed it. You both missed it. So did you. Guys, I think you could use some, like, major teamwork.
Let's set it up.
Let's go, Curtis.
Quick, pick 'em off. Put it up.
Yeah.
We need to work together, guys.
Teamwork. Now that's jamming.
Now.
Yeah. I don't even have to say it. I mean, Christina Applegate. Yeah. There was stiff competition back in the day. And
A message totally for kids.
Don't waste your talent. Use it. Be excellent. It's the only way to go.
great message and all, but you want to know what would have been even more badass? Now, when he first started, I thought he was going to hit that thing like a fucking volleyball. That would have been badass. Taking that basketball, throwing it up, and just poof, and having it woo, right into that net. That would have been an excellent show of skill and talent. I mean, it's still impressive though, but yeah, it looked like he was about to just poof, poof. I'm like, I've never seen anyone play basketball like that before. Never. I mean, what's next? Them playing volleyball and they're just... You're not supposed to do that.
Space communication satellites, millions of components. Nancy Cruiser makes sure they all work together. She's sub-project manager for TRW and a DeVry graduate.
Today, managing technology takes teamwork, and that's what I learned at DeVry.
At DeVry, you learn hands-on. You work with others. You take charge.
I'm leading the team here because I was part of the team at DeVry.
Call now, 1-800-247-7800. Day and evening classes available. DeVry, we're serious about success.
And here comes the end of our journey. It's been a while. It's been about 44 minutes as of right now in a 18-minute video. But sometimes you get stuck with emotions. You know, they start swelling up and you have to talk about them. So this was volume 443. I can't imagine what the other 442 volumes are like. But a lot of these, I mean, it seemed like a lot of just like DeVry commercials and those little filler ones for like Fox and stuff like that. But they were legitimately like really good cartoon commercials here. The freaking Dunkaroos reminded me of what we missed out on when they brought them back. The cereals. Next time I might do like a Nickelodeon commercials, you know, because it might be on some on there that don't get shown anymore, like shows that like Pete and Pete and Kablam and stuff like that. But yeah, 90s. 90s. Anyway, that's gonna do it for me. You guys know the drill. I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.